Come on, send it already. Come on, stupid thing. It's fucking stupid that the day limits are reached. Um, they need to work on better stories. They they got fucking some of the best wrestling matches in the business, and I'm saying some of their matches are better than WWE's matches, but their storytelling sucks. It sucks bad. Like they don't know how to tell a story at all. Great matches, crappy storytelling. I can't stand CM Punk. Like I don't like him at all. I think he's a cancer to wrestling. Yes, he's doing good so far in the WWE, but I guarantee when he does eventually leave WWE, which will happen, it will be because of a bad reason. It'll be because of CM Punk. It won't be because of WWE. It'll be something he did. What the fuck did I just do? Oh, no, I don't want to add another one. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't stand the guy. He puts on good matches. I'll give him that. I just can't stand him. Like, there's something about him that just pisses me off when he's even on the in a match. AEW will never be better than WWE. That's not going to ever happen. But they could be a good second company if they tell better stories, in my opinion. And their ratings will go up if they tell better stories. What's I doing? I don't know what you're doing, Ashley. My favorite wrestler of all time is Diamond Dallas Page. I'm just sitting here waiting for my videos to be able to be uploaded because I've hit my daily limit for 24 hours. I should be getting close to that being up. Like I said, my favorite wrestler is Diamond Dallas Page. My favorite wrestlers are most people wouldn't have them in their top five, like Jeff Hardy, The Miz, Dolph Ziggler. Like, them guys are in my top five. Like, I'm a big fan of the underdog wrestlers. I never learn. I keep trying. My phone keeps screwing up. My message is laughing out loud. Yeah, I never trust the talk text shit. Well, that come out of nowhere. Son of a bitch. I like Jon Moxley, and I like the story they're telling with Jon Moxley right now. I just there's something about the story that's just not getting over. There's something missing from it. Like, there's something that needs to be added, and I can't figure it. I can't put my I can't put my finger on what it is, but there's something missing from the story they're telling. It's probably the best AEW story they've told in a long time, but there's something missing from it. that's not good, Ashley. He's not happy. Not happy. Damn it. Don't go there. What did it bump? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Let me go back and check. Hold on. Oh. Oh, chicken pox. Oh, that's not good. Um, it kind of looks like chicken pox, but if it happened in a few hours, yeah, I'd call your caseworker and find out what the fuck it is. It looks like chicken pox. Jake Paul's tried to call out Conor McGregor multiple times, and McGregor cannot. Even if McGregor wanted to fight Jake Paul, they can't because McGregor's still under UFC contract. I think he still has like 1 or 2 fights left under UFC contract, so he can never fight Jake Paul. That fight's not ever going to happen. But if the fight was to happen, I mean, let's be honest. In a MMA fight, fucking Conor McGregor all day long. In a boxing fight, Jake Paul beats him. There's just different rules and different mindsets. Do I think it'd be a good fight? Yeah, it'd be a hell of a good fight. But I think Jake Paul wins in a boxing fight. In an MMA fight, Conor McGregor runs him over like he wasn't even there. But it's totally different rules. Yeah, I would find out what the fuck happened, Ashley, for sure. Like, I'd say it's chicken pox, though. Like, I mean, if I was you, I'd take him to the doctor now. Two things are going to happen if you take him now. One, if it's something that's not chicken pox, which is a big possibility of what it is. If it's not, and she did something bad to him, it makes it easier for you to get custody if you don't wait around. All right, Ashley. Um, there's a couple of guys. John Jones has said he wants to go into wrestling after he retires from the MMA. I can't think of the guy's name, but he's a pretty big name in the UFC. Uh, he's a lightweight. Damn it, what the fuck is his name? I can't think of his name, but he also wants to go into WWE. And I believe the WWE just recently signed an MMA wrestler to a WWE NXT contract. A former UFC fighter that they just signed. That don't mean that person's ever going to be in the WWE, but they could be in on NXT. So there's a couple of them that are deciding that they may go into WWE afterwards. Like, they're going to make more money in the WWE than they do in the UFC. Like, only big, huge names make money in the UFC. Like, Conor McGregor made a living off UFC. Freaking John Jones is making a living off UFC because they're getting big sponsorships. So, yeah, I mean, if I'm a UFC fighter and I'm only making $10,000 or $20,000 per fight, and I can go to the WWE and make $2 or $3 million a year, I would go to the WWE after my contract ran up. I played SmackDown Live. I believe it was on like the Super Nintendo, and there was another one that was on the Super Nintendo that I played. I believe it was something called SmackDown also, but I can't remember the exact name of it. One was SmackDown Live, and then there was another one. Like, I don't really pay attention to sports injuries, but the worst two that I've seen that are popping in my head right now was Sid Vicious and WCW. I don't know if you ever seen that, but that was freaking horrible. It was super disgusting. And fuck, what the hell is his name? Anderson Silva, when he fought his rematch for the title, and he broke his foot in the UFC. I can't remember the guy's name he fought, but the guy that beat him for the title, when he rematched him, he broke his foot in the fight. That was pretty disgusting. What the fuck was that guy's name that he fought? Yeah, there you go. Chris Widerman. Wiedemann. I couldn't think of his freaking name. Like he didn't stay a big star. Like he had his 15 minutes and he was gone. Yeah, look up Sid Vicious's top rope. Coming off the top rope. Yeah, I think it was in WCW. I don't think it was in WWF. Coming off the top rope in his match. That was gruesome. It was at a pay per view, I believe. Yeah, he snapped his leg. It was pretty bad. The Sid Vicious one was kind of like that. It was pretty bad also. Kevin Weirs. No, I haven't seen that. Like I might have seen it, and I just don't know. I don't remember seeing it. Let me look it up real quick. Hold on. I got a picture uploading real quick. There it goes. YouTube. Kevin. Oh, is a basketball player? Okay. Well, son of a bitch phone. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that sucks. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm done watching that. Ooh, that was a good. Ooh. Ooh, that was horrible. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a bad one. Ooh. So I take it you're a big basketball fan. Like that's the sport I played when I was in high school. Basketball. I was pretty good back then. I'm kind of fat now, so you know watching like I never really got into football. Like I guess I'm a weird guy because everybody's like, you don't like football? Not really. Not really. It's not really my thing. Although I am enjoying the the XFL. I watched probably almost every game last season. That was kind of fun to watch. Like, it's different than football in my opinion. Like, it is football, but it's a different version of football, and it's so much more, to me, it's so much more fun to watch. So, what do you think? CM Punk's I can't think of what the fuck I was gonna say now. Uh, his thing from Paul Heyman's gonna be his favor that he's gonna get from Paul Heyman. I'm sitting here at McDonald's playing on my phone. See, but I don't know if it could be that. Like, I don't know if it could be a world title shot because Roman doesn't have the title. So, how would Paul Heyman have the pull to get CM Punk a title shot? And I can't see them putting CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes because that just doesn't make any sense. And I don't see CM Punk versus Gunther either because that really doesn't make any sense either. I think that's what they're trying to lead up to. But I just don't know if that's the favor that Paul Heyman would have. Maybe. Maybe. That's the drive through at McDonald's that you're looking at. Yeah, he's a good wrestler. I mean, he's gonna win the title. He's gonna win one of the titles eventually. That's for sure gonna happen. Like, he's for sure gonna win a title. Do I think it's gonna be at WrestleMania? I mean, if it's gonna be at WrestleMania, it's gonna be against Gunther. That's the only one that makes sense. Because I think they're gonna have Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, and they're gonna have Roman Reigns versus The Rock. So the only title that makes sense for CM Punk to win is the title Gunther has. If that's the route they're going to go. What is it? We're talking about WWE. And I have a feeling when WWE goes to Netflix, like in what, a month and a half from now, the new Bloodline is going to go, or the old Bloodline is going to go to Raw, and the new Bloodline is going to stay on SmackDown. Because having them both on the same show just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Can you hear me now? I didn't watch Hulk Hogan until, like, I was a WCW fan, so till he came to WCW, I hadn't watched him. Like, when he turned on, when the NWO stuff kind of started happening. But I know what he's done for the business. I don't like some of the things he done in his career, but I know what he's done for the business, and without Hulk Hogan, there might not be a WWE. All right, you're leaving? Have a good one. You didn't stay very long. We could talk. We don't have to just talk about wrestling. We can talk about what you want to talk about too. I could talk about two things at once. I don't think it'll ever happen. Just for the pure fact that Tony Khan ain't gonna ever let that happen, and I don't think they could agree on who wins the matches and who loses matches. So I just don't think that'll ever happen. Like, you're not gonna let your big champion lose a match to their big champion, or vice versa. It just would not look good for either company. So I just don't think it'd ever happen. The only way it could happen is if it's the mid-card wrestlers from both companies. So like NXT versus AEW's mid-card wrestlers. Then possibly it could happen, but with big stars on both brands, it's not ever going to happen. And I don't think it happens either way, but if it was going to happen, that's the way it would happen. windy. Yeah, the Sid Vicious one was freaking crazy. I think it was on a pay per view if I remember correctly. It might have been on a Monday Nitro, but I remember watching it when it actually happened. Like they couldn't. There's no way to avoid not showing it. Like you didn't know it was going to happen until it happened. But oh my god, it was horrible. Uh, you would have to know the Kylie Rodney case in order to know who Jagger is. Did you ever? Do you know anything about the Kylie Rodney case, Justin? Yeah, well then it would make no sense to you who he is, but he's one of the kids involved in that case. It happened like I want to say it's been like 2 or 3 years ago now, and I covered the case pretty good on my channel, and he was one of the kids involved. Um, I usually get the just the double or just the cheeseburger because their shit here is expensive anymore. Yeah, I like the double quarter pounder. I love the regular quarter pounder with bacon, but I normally don't get those because fucking that meal alone is like $12 now, $9 to $12. It's like, man, that's crazy. So I just usually get the cheeseburger. I didn't get anything tonight except a sweet tea. Yeah, you can't afford to buy your food at the grocery store. You can't afford to go out to eat. Like it's just fucking crazy. Hopefully things change in about a month and a half. We'll see. You gotta hope for the best and see what happens. Um, I don't remember what the price of a cheeseburger was when I was in high school, but it had to have been like $1, around $1. It wasn't 99 cents to $1 when I was in high school. And gas when I first started driving was 99 cents a gallon. So things were a hell of a lot cheaper when I was younger, that's for sure. Come on, slow ass phone. Upload already. Is that the one that happened like a couple years ago where the skate went through the guy's face? There was also, I don't know if that's the same one that you're talking about there, but I seen that one, and then there was somebody that got killed with a skate. Uh, I think in high school, a high school skater, hockey skater, kicked a person with their skate on the rink and killed them. Uh, that happened a couple years ago, also. Oh, this is a new one. Okay. Now I'm not saying the hockey player died. The one that died was a high school player in a high school rink. It was a couple years ago. Uh, he literally kicked the person with his skate in a game and killed him. It was a couple years ago. I think it was in like, let's see, we're in 2024, so it was probably 2021, somewhere in there, 2022 maybe. It was a couple years ago that happened. But it was a high school hockey game. No, motherfucker. Stupid phone. This phone's fucking pissing me off. I think he went to prison. Uh, if I remember correctly, I think he got uh, like 11 years because he was underage. 11 years in prison, and when he gets out, he has to serve like 100 years of community service. So pretty much the rest of his life he'll be under watch, or not community service, but what is it called when they probation? 100 years of probation. Sorry, I don't know why I say community service. 100 years of probation after he gets out. Yeah, he got 11 years, I believe. And like I said, 100 years of probation when he gets out. So he'll have to deal with that the rest of his life. Don't drop the soap. Uh, I've never been to prison. I've been in jail once, and it was just overnight, and that was horrible enough. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with any people. I was in a cell by myself, but I got drunk in public, and it was before I turned old enough to get drunk. But the cop that pulled me over was a really good cop here in the town that I grew up in, and he told me you got two options: you can get a ticket and go home and tell your parents what you did, or you can stay the night in a jail and sober up, and we'll let you go in the morning. I was like, well, I don't want to tell my parents, so I went and stayed in the jail overnight, which still sucked. Them beds are horrible. People are disgusting. It was a horrible one night. I gotta go here. Here. Don't ever go. I've only been there once, and it was just overnight, but it sucked. I didn't have to tell my parents, so it was worth it, but it still sucked.
Getting scam texts like these, it probably means that your data was leaked somewhere. Now I'm guessing that most of you look at these texts and go, "Can I try this one? Yeah. What is it? You want to try this? I just want to try it. All right, let's go." In the first moment, Anatoly approaches to strong bodybuilders. Doing deadlift pretends to be a cleaner. I got it, but I always practice with my map, like deadlift. I do deadlift with my map and squatting is like this. Okay. Can you just hold them up, please? thought it's heavy. I really thought like it's heavy, but what? Huh? What is exactly now? Anatoly destroy the bodybuilder's ego in second and give them a lesson he would never forget in his life. I just thought it's heavy before. How do you work with it? I don't know. What do you mean? What calories? Right. I work like this, like I'm just mapping every day like this.
Oh shit. You guys want to watch a funny YouTube channel? Watch Ninja Fitness. The guy's freaking hilarious.
Hi, how are you? Sorry. I just want to ask you, like, sorry for the bothering, first of all. And why you drop the bar like too loud? Huh? Anatoly approaches a strong big guy doing deadlifts, pretends to be.
Well, I've been inside a police station a bunch of times. I think anybody that does anything to a kid, if it's proven that they really did it, because some people lie, but if it's proven that they did it, yeah, I don't give a fuck what happens to that person, to be honest. Once you're found guilty and it's a fact that you did what was said, yeah, from that point on, I don't care what happens to you. I used to get in fights all the time, so I went to the police station quite often.
Maybe can I do with you one set? Oh, this right? Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's not a good idea, bro. I am sure. You can hurt yourself this way. Oh, live. What is this? No, of course not. Oh, okay. Okay. It's this. And this, no? You're not gonna try it seriously, right? I'm sure, bro. Believe me. It's my dream. My only request, just don't try hard. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Yes. If you want to taste the bar, just taste it. Only taste it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Big tasty. Yes. Take my shoes here. It's a good. Oh, it's easy. Oh, it's unreal, bro. Dream time. Anatoly lifts the heavyweight like a pro, and the guy is extremely impressed. It's not plastic. No. It's my the best day in the life, bro. Thank you. Have a good training.
I don't think anybody's ever got like a bike given to them here, but we had some good police back in the day. Oh shit, hilarious. Alright. I guess I should probably head home. I've been out for a minute. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Bye. I'll probably go live as soon as I get home, so bye.